Hello everyone, welcome to my channel by Science Guide. Today the topic is blood pressure, its type, causes, factor and prevention. Blood pressure is a type of pressure which is exerted by the blood on the wall of blood vessels. Blood pressure is also known as arterial blood pressure and it is maximum during systole and minimum during diastole. The normal blood pressure in a healthy person is 120 by 80 mmHg. The differences between the systolic and diastolic pressure is called pulse pressure. It is 40 mmHg. Blood pressure is measured by an instrument. It's called sphygmomanometer. The blood pressure is of two types, systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. In systolic blood pressure, the blood which exerts on the wall of blood vessels at the end of systolic contraction of ventricle. In a healthy resting adult human, the systolic blood pressure is about 120 mmHg. It indicates the force that the left ventricle pumps blood into the aortic arch. The systolic blood pressure is also called the limit of arterial blood pressure. In diastolic blood pressure, the blood exerts pressure on the wall of arteries when the ventricle is maximally relaxed. In diastolic blood pressure, a healthy resting adult woman is about 80 mmHg and it indicates the elasticity of blood vessels. It is also called the lower limit of arterial blood pressure. The problems which are related on blood pressures are hypertension and hypotension. In hypertension, a person who has a high blood pressure, it is about 150 by 90 mmHg. The hypertension, it is due to the constriction of the arteries, loss of elasticity, fatty deposition inside the arteries and narrowing of the arteries, etc. The main factors which are responsible for hypertension are tension, fear, exercise, emotional condition, sorrow, anxiety, etc. In hypotension, a person who has persistent low blood pressure, the main factors which are responsible for hypotension, loss of blood by hemorrhage, failure of the pumping action of the heart, etc. It causes senselessness. The factors affecting blood pressure are exercise. During physical exercise, the blood pressure is slightly increased. Meal, blood pressure is slightly increased immediately after meal. Blood pressure is slightly higher in male than female. During emotion and excitement, generally blood pressure is increased. Blood pressure remains lower when a person is in supine position than in erect position. Generally, the amount of concentration of blood decrease, the blood pressure is also decreased. The constriction of the arteries and capillaries which increases the blood pressure. How to prevent the blood pressure? The preventive measures of the blood pressure, whether high blood pressure or low blood pressure, is possible through healthy lifestyle changes and proper management. Some effective tips are as below. The prevention of high blood pressures are: it ensures 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. The salt consumption is less than 5 grams daily. The increased intake of the fruits, vegetables, whole grains and low fat dairy products which prevent from high blood pressure. It is necessary to avoid processed and junk foods. Exercise which is necessary is about 30 to 45 minutes daily, such as brisk walking, jogging, yoga or aerobics. The practice relaxation techniques are meditation or deep breathing exercise. It is to keep our weight in a healthy range for our age and height. It is avoid smoking and alcohol consumption. The intake of coffee and energy drinks be limited. Monitor our blood pressure every 6 months. Who is especially have a family history of hypertension. The preventive measures of low blood pressures are: it is necessary to sleep about 7 to 8 hours every night. We have frequent small meal to prevent sudden drops in blood pressure. It is increased the salt intake slightly only under a doctor advice. The drinking of plenty of water, coconut water or herbal tea that maintain hydration. It is necessary to get up and sit down slowly to prevent dizziness. To consult a doctor if we experience symptoms like dizziness, fainting and extreme weakness. Yoga and meditation which help in reducing stress and anxiety effectively. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to my channel Bioscience Guide to stay updated with more biology free content. Thank you for watching.